we're going to go straight into the shits. All right. So we were talking about the type of person Jimmy is. We were talking about how if he's like nonchalant.
Or if you're nonchalant.
Carefree. Yeah. Because I what did I say?
You said that somebody called you nonchalant. I don't know who called you that, but you are not nonchalant.
So I thought I was nonchalant because they called Jimmy nonchalant. And then they started saying Jimmy's careless, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wait, that's not the same thing. Ultimately, Sean winds up saying, yeah, Jimmy, like if Lauren got slapped, you wouldn't stand up. And we all turn our heads to Jimmy. And he says, well, it depends.
It does not depend.
All right, I panicked, all right? I felt,
you don't have my back.
And, like, that's just what came out.
But if you were under pressure, you don't have my back. Heard you.
It would depend on the situation.
What?
Why did you get slapped? Did you deserve it?
Okay. Let's say, do you remember the Jersey Shore episode when Snooki got smacked?
Yeah, vaguely.
Okay, that type of situation. We out in the club and then out of nowhere, we hear like, yo, Lauren, are you okay? You just got hit. What are you doing? When he's drinking, like, oh, shit.
My glasses are dirty. I ain't seen that. What happened?
He's like, oh, I'm drunk.
We know where we stand. It's cool.
That's wild. Okay. Jimmy, would you describe yourself as nonchalant?
I could see that.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
So you're so nonchalant, you don't even agree on which side. You're just like, yeah.
He doesn't even know he's nonchalant. He hasn't put enough effort into it.
I don't pick sides. I just play the middle.
I like it, man. I like it. Hey, man. What podcast we in? Go ahead. Do the intro.
Hey, guys. This is Don't Quote Me Podcast. This is episode 56.
Yes. Yes.
Presented by
Sandler Entertainment, which is me, Santino, and Maya.
Yeah, and featuring me, that's Lauren Paige Carter.
And I'm Jimmy.
Hey. Welcome back, guys.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to all our listeners with Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and
Shout to
our potties on YouTube.
To our potty. Wait, so only the YouTube viewership are potties? I thought they're all potties.
I guess they're all potties, yeah.
They're all potties. Yeah. They're all quoters.
Yeah.
Okay, so far potties are winning. Yeah, potties is definitely winning, man. Hey, one thing I want to bring up, I remember Jimmy was always nervous to be on the mic, and now look at him. He's basically a co-host.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But now I'm on the camera now, so now I'm like,
I'm
getting nervous again. I'm like, oh, they're gonna see me.
You ready to sound right now?
I was like, I gotta make sure that like I'm not like over here just like
mouth open
down. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Yeah, guys, welcome to another motherfucking episode, man. 56. How was everybody's week so far? I'll go last because I'll be going into our first conversation. Lauren, you want to go first?
Well, my week was going good until I realized I have class tomorrow.
Oh my God.
And so it begins. Where does summer go? I have no idea.
Hey, happy Labor Day. We're recording on Labor Day.
Yeah.
Because I got these motherfuckers working.
Yeah. But you were off today,
No
weren't
days
you?
off.
Yeah, I was off today.
I was not off.
Had a nice little 4-day weekend.
What happened at work recently?
I was talking about the podcast because free promo, of course. And I was showing a bit like the clip that we just released on TikTok.
Go fuck with us on TikTok,
Exactly.
Instagram, Twitter, all that good
Shameless
stuff.
plug. So I'm showing the video to one of my coworkers, and she's like, "Oh, no, I was showing it to another coworker," and she's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's my podcast." She's like, "Oh, who's that?" I'm like, "Oh, that's the co-host, and it's also Rawan's boyfriend." And she's like, "Oh, y'all share men now?" And I'm like, "Where did you hear that?" I said, I do a podcast with him. Where did you hear that we share men now? And that seems to be like a thing going on. Like once they find out that I'm best friends with her and that we're also do a podcast with her boyfriend, it's like, oh, who met who first? Is she okay that I'm on a podcast with you? Like, what are they like? Do I look like the type? Like, I don't get it.
I just simply think is people project too fucking much because Rowan wanted to come into me, explaining me that story, and she said like, oh, and after you said with your part that you left, and that coworker wants to grab Rowan saying like, oh, I've had that happen to me. My best friend was doing sneaky stuff with my boyfriend. It's like, bitch, we not you. Like, leave us alone, bro. Don't put your evils over here, bro.
Crazy.
If anything, she should be worried about Jimmy.
No, yeah, it's like a running thing at our job. Like, oh, are you sure you could like trust Lauren? And then they'd be like, oh, I'll kiki with me. Let's go out to eat. No, you don't. What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all weird. You know what that means to me? is that Rowan can't bring those people around me because they can't trust them fucking self. You know what I'm saying? That's what that tells me. It says more about them than it actually says about you, Lauren. Absolutely. Either they're stupid and naive because they don't know anything about their best friend because their best friend's fucking their mans, or they thought like that before.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't give off that vibe where I just like flirt with people and I just like,
Yeah, no.
I don't.
That's crazy.
Like,
Yeah, that's another
get
thing.
better friends if you feel that way about your friends.
That's a fucking fact, man. That's a fucking fact. Hey,
But yeah.
Jimmy, did you go into about your week?
Not yet. I spent the weekend in Pittsburgh. So
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
I saw your story.
That was a fucking dope event. it
Yeah,
looked like.
I took a little road trip out there on Friday. And then I was there on Saturday for a celebration of life for Mac Miller.
Yeah.
So a bunch of people meet at the park. They do this every year. And they have a couple of DJs and they just bump Mac the whole day at the park and everything. So it was a great time. Especially being around people that like enjoy his music as much as I do.
That's always great when people watch the same exact music.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've been a big fan for, the longest time. And like, I never quite met anyone that was like on that same level of, appreciation for his music and everything. So be there at the park and then, being surrounded people that are just like me and have that same amount of admiration for it. Like, it was a good time. And like, I went out there by myself too. Cause I was like, I want to go. Yeah. I was like, my brother, my sister were busy. They were work. They couldn't get off. And then no one could seem they had time to go out there with me. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to deprive myself of an experience just because others don't want to go.
No.
And if that means me driving 6 hours out to Pittsburgh by myself, then I'm going to drive 6 hours out to Pittsburgh by myself.
If Lauren could go to a Drake concert and sit up in the rafters with the pigeons, then you could go to an event like that.
It would be selfish to myself to deprive myself of that experience.
That's what I say.
You know what I mean?
Can't say no to
How many
experiences.
bitches you get with that jacket?
It was 80 degrees out, bro. 90 degrees out. I was not wearing that.
Oh, you
jacket
weren't wearing
outside.
it?
No.
Well, you
bro,
took it on the trip.
crazy. I just took it with me just in case.
He had it hanging on his shoulder. He had it hanging on his shoulder. That's what he had.
Just in case the situation called for
There
it.
was a
Whether I went
breeze.
out,
It's like,
whatever happened.
yo, is it about to rain? Oh no! Look at my jacket.
Did I bring this jacket? My bad.
Yeah, bro. That's hilarious.
But it was a good time. I had a good weekend.
But speaking of no friends, because you didn't have no friends. Bad segue. So I had a good week. I'm losing my voice today for some reason out of all fucking days. Of course, the day we record. But a few days ago, I have a discussion with a friend. And it comes from an earlier discussion me and that friend had when he was drunk about money. And he says how like having too much money scares him and the lifestyle and it means partying and drugs. And he was drunk during that time, so I didn't give him too much shit. But fast forward, I started teasing him about 2 days ago. And him and somebody else started coming at me saying like, no, he's not scared of money. He's scared of what comes with money. And I come to present to you guys that question: is there a difference between being scared of money and being scared of what comes with money? Is there a difference? I don't believe so. You scared of money.
There's a difference, but they go together, which is the thing. So I see what you're saying, but with having money comes a different, like potentially can come a different lifestyle.
Yes.
The one that he's envisioning doesn't necessarily have to come with money. So there's no reason to fear that. Like he's assuming that once he has money, he'll be out partying and drinking and clubbing, all that shit like that. You don't have to do that.
Yes.
So you don't have to fear that.
Now, I still feel like it's being afraid of money. I gave the analogy. You guys tell me if it's a good one. It's like saying you're afraid of falling to your death, right? So that means you're kind of afraid of cliffs, if you think about it.
Okay.
You're afraid of planes, if you kind of think about it. You're afraid of skydiving, if you think about it.
I guess.
Because you can't fall to your death unless you're high up, right? So you're scared of heights, no? How can you not be scared of heights when you're scared of falling to your death? Right or wrong? That's being scared of money. So if you're telling me fake friends comes with money, partying comes with money, if you're scared of partying, if you're scared of fake friends, if you're scared of people begging you for handouts, people switching up on you, if you're saying that comes with money, and the only way to prevent those fake friends or whatever the case is staying away from money, then you're scared of money. You can't do it with money.
I think it's a mentality thing, or no, maturity thing, I guess, because he's assuming that's what money brings when no, that's the kind of person that you are that you're looking forward to doing once you have money. So you're already picturing that. Like there's some people who get money and they're like, no, I want to build, I want to like invest and use that money for that.
Yeah.
But he's thinking like, oh, I'm going to be like balling in the club. Like,
So would you guys say he's scared of himself?
he wants fame. I don't think he wants money. He's looking for fame.
Like I said earlier, it amplifies insecurities.
Yeah.
So you are using that money
That's a shot at the front.
to fill a hole, somewhere in your life, or what that is. Same thing. Reason you see people that get a lot of money and they go what? They go spend it on designer. They spend it on cars and this and that.
Yeah.
Maybe because they didn't get the attention that they wanted as in younger in life or this. They're just trying to fill that void with materialistic things that are acquired through the means of making money. Because like
I feel like he's just afraid of money. It's being afraid of money. Like it's like you.
I don't think he's ready for it.
It
He's
would
not
have
ready
made
for the
more
money.
sense if he told me he was scared of not knowing what to do with the money once it came necessarily, because it's something he's never experienced. I would kind of understand that, because you're more of afraid of the unknown. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, okay, I come over my first big bag. It's like, damn, what do I do from now?
Below it.
You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar said in one of his songs, my first million, I bought a Bible. My second million, I bought a helicopter. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? First million, you made your first money. Oh shit, I better stay prayed up. I better stay blessed because I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose it. And then now you keep making money and now you start wilding out.
Yeah.
Right? So that would have made more sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Some coming, and I guess it's money, I don't want to say frightening, but there is cons to having a lot of money. I do agree with that. I'm not saying there isn't cons to having a lot of money.
But I'm not going to be afraid of it though.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like, oh shit, oh damn man, I got too much money. You know what I'm saying? He was basically saying that like, yo, I got too much money because now I got to do this with it. You don't got to do anything with it. You know what I'm saying?
You have more opportunities, but you don't have to take them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And another thing is like, okay, if you're afraid of all those things, it's almost like saying you're afraid if you're afraid of getting critiqued, that means you're afraid of success. Because if you're successful, you're going to get critiqued, right or wrong.
Yeah, you're going to have haters.
Yeah, you're going to have haters. People see success and it's going to come with it. If you can't stand that part of it, of critique, then success ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Fame isn't for you, or whatever the case may be, it is not for you. It's like basketball players, athletes, right? If you cannot take the media, maybe it's not meant for you. And certain teams won't sign you if you're too much of a media hassle. So it comes with it. It comes with the job. It comes with the job title. You gotta be able to handle your shit, or some people ain't gonna take you in. So final question, is there a difference? No.
Being scared of money and with money.
No, there isn't a difference. That's my opinion.
I'm gonna go agree with you and say it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah. Lauren?
No,
honest.
I think it's different.
You think it's different?
Honestly.
But it's still...
Yeah, they coincide with each other.
Okay. All right. Speaking of being stupid with money, though.
Oh, this video was hilarious.
Oh, my God, stupid. Oh, man. Bottle wars in Houston, Texas.
Play for the people.
And the worst part, it was in Houston, Texas, but apparently the people doing the bottle wars were from New York and Baltimore. Yeah. What the fuck? All right, so for those that don't know, there was a bottle wars in Houston. And what does the bottle war mean? Like, based off this video, what does it mean what a bottle war is?
Just who can pour out the more expensive bottle?
Who can waste the most money?
Who could waste the most money on pouring out the bottle? So I feel like a real bottle war is like who can buy the most bottles and for their section. But I guess they decided to take it a step further and was like, man, I got so much money. I don't even need these bottles. I don't even need to drink it. We just gonna pour them out.
Just dump it out.
Bro, look at that bro.
They're so excited.
Yeah, bro, they're so happy to be pouring this shit. Look at them. Oh, man. And there's the one dude carrying like 4 or 5 bottles right there. You see him?
With the Rick Owens on.
Who do you think the happiest person is in this whole entire building?
The owner.
The fucking owners, bro.
Or even the bottle girls. The tips off of that?
Oh, my God. They probably got mad.
The gratuity?
Oh, bro. I don't see any known faces. I really got to wonder, like, where do these dudes got all this money? I feel like this is like low
They
key.
had money. It's gone now.
That's it, bro. They went 3 months worth of rent
Literally down the drain. Like,
down the fucking drain. And another thing about me is like, why are the lights on? Was this? Do you guys think this was like towards the end of the night, like last call, and they're like, "Fuck it, bottle war right now. Come on, let's do it."
I've never heard of this. Like
Pusha T said one time, get your section next to mine, make her bottle service race. Like that's a flex. I could see that. That's a flex. Like yo, who could make, you know what I'm saying, make our bottles girls fucking go crazy bringing us bottles. But now you dumping it. And once again, where are they getting all this money? Because those 5 bottles that dude got right there, that's at least minimum a G2, baby.
they're entrepreneurs.
Self-employed.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta say. Self-employed. I don't know how the tax laws work in Houston, bro, but considering that one of these groups are from New York, they might have the NYPD knocking at their door really soon.
Crazy.
Is this like a planned thing?
A part of me...
Are they like, yo, I want to battle you in a bottle war?
Yo, how does that conversation even start? That's a great fucking question.
Step up.
That's a great... Yo, and you had a great question too, Lauren. You asked, but who won?
Yeah, because there's
won?
no clear winner in this video.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, they all seem like losers.
I'm telling you, there's one fucking winner, and that's the owners, a group of the owners. Even the girls that are there, they're losers too, because it's like, yo, you with these dudes. Come on. Lauren, what is the group that you went out?
Oh, hell no.
What if you started talking to a new dude and he took you out with his group and they started doing that?
He's like, let's do a bottle war right now. Get the fuck out of here.
I feel like Lauren would be too scared to leave. She'd be like, oh my God, this is so cool.
Recording,
lying so hard.
stop.
Yeah, stop recording it with the flash and everything.
What is he doing?
She'll do the selfie shit too. Like, oh my God.
My man has so much money.
There goes the Casamigos. The Casa Azul.
We don't even drink it.
Yo, he don't even drink it. He don't like drinking. It would make sense for me to do this. I feel.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't drink.
Yeah. But
right?
you just spend money.
It would. There you go.
Stupid as
Nah, I'm lying, guys. Donate to the Don't Call Me podcast, please. Get Lauren fed. She hasn't eaten still.
I've lost 20 pounds.
She has lost 20 pounds. She's wearing a jacket for a reason, so you guys can't tell, man.
I'm cold in here because I'm so malnourished.
Please. She needs the money. She didn't come from a rich family.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, recently, if you guys haven't seen it, Adam Sandler came out with a movie. It's called You're So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah. And it's starring his daughter, and also his oldest daughter plays a small role, and his wife. So the whole gang is in this movie.
No gang.
So, I mean, I'm pretty sure he produced it.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with it, but
I don't see a single problem.
Tons of people online have a problem with it.
Okay. If you did have a problem, what would be the problem?
Was anybody else? So this movie isn't about his life. It's based on a book. So did they actually?
But I which I feel like he still relates to in some sense because he is Jewish. His family are Jews. So it isn't like it's completely outlandish. But keep going with your point.
My point was, did they have like anybody else come up for the role?
Oh, did they have more auditions?
Yeah, more auditions.
Maybe they didn't even hold auditions.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like now holding auditions, that's a little weird. Because like, how are you just gonna pick your daughter? Like, I'm sure this is her first big role.
Jimmy, can you confirm for us if he produced this movie or it came from his production company? I just want to confirm that before we continue. Because if he did, I feel like there's no reason to have auditions. You get what I'm saying?
I see.
You know? Because it's like, bro, I produce this movie. I get to choose who gets to be in it. And something that the director said, Sammy Cohen said, when he was questioned about Adam Sandler's nepotism, was Adam Sandler's been doing this.
Yeah, always.
Adam Sandler has always been doing movies with his friends, with people he wants to have, people he actually fucks with. Nobody complained then. Maybe they did. I'm not too sure. But I don't see the big problem with it. I don't see the big problem.
And more importantly, this is a Netflix movie. This is not a movie out in theaters. It's not a blockbuster.
Yes, it's on Netflix, and from the looks of it, I'm not too sure about this. Adam Sandler seems like he has a deal.
Yeah, like
Right?
it's not that deep that his daughter's in this.
It isn't,
Like you
bro.
said, like he didn't ask his daughter to be in Oppenheimer or like the Barbie movie.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't. It wasn't like he went to a crazy blockbuster film that's coming out to be like, "Yo, can he play fucking Albert Einstein in Oppenheimer? Can can she play fucking Ken in Barbie?" You get what I'm saying? Like,
outlandish request.
yeah, like it was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be a star in a movie about a Jewish family. Why not have my Jewish family? Right or wrong?"
So this brings up the question: is there anything wrong with nepo babies?
I feel like there's a good side and bad side to it.
It's not a bad thing as long as there's no one that's more qualified for that
Yes.
position. But once there is, and that role should be filled by someone that is more qualified for it, that's when it becomes an issue.
I would say it becomes a big problem when you start talking about things of quality, as in like if you were going to run a business, if you were like a doctor, and it's like if you got a better staff you could hire as a doctor. Like let's say like I'll give you an example, like my podiatrist, right? Let's say she hired people she only knew, but they aren't good. That's when it becomes a problem. It's like, yo, you're depriving people of really good caretakers.
Right.
Because you're only hiring people you know. That's when it becomes a problem, I feel like.
Yeah, 100%.
But in Hollywood,
I see it as like these people they're good actors and actresses, like, and they're gonna have kids. You don't think their talent has rubbed off on their children?
Like, we
I
agree
calling
with
them
that.
nepo babies, but they could just be babies of these people. Like,
Yes, which is technically nepotism because they're getting noticed just because of who their parents are or whatever the case may be. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because, once again, yo, he's a star actor. You don't think it's gonna rub off a little bit?
Yeah, right.
In a tiniest bit? You know what I'm saying?
Same thing goes for like professional like sports people and their children.
exactly.
Like,
Yes.
you
Yeah.
had your father or your mother as a coach
Bro,
your entire life. Like you're gonna be
Ken Griffey Sr. was one of the best baseball players ever. What was his son? One of the best baseball players ever. Ken Griffey Jr. Like, come on, bro. It's not a bad thing. Once again, if there isn't anybody else that's more qualified, or at least if you could make an argument on why you should have them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if they are, without a doubt, fucking dumpster fire, okay, yes. But I saw a review, we read a review that, what's her name? Excuse me? Summer?
Sadie.
Sadie. That Sonny Sandler. Sonny Sandler was actually good. Like her dad.
Yeah.
That seemed effortless.
And the thing is, it's not even like it was just her in the movie. It's the whole family. His wife's in it.
That's my biggest thing. It's not like Adam Sandler isn't nowhere attached to this movie and he's just whispering in the director's ear, yo, my daughter.
The whole gang is in that movie.
The whole fucking squad. You know what I'm saying? You know who I feel like? You know what? Nah, I'm about to go crazy.
Say it.
Yeah, go crazy.
No,
Go
I
crazy.
can't say it.
Say it.
I can't.
You can't not say that you aren't going to say it.
You can't mention it.
Yeah.
We might have to bleep this. We might have to bleep this. We might have to bleep this.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
I was gonna say I feel like a fucking probably wrote this article or some shit. You see, we're bleeping it. All right, Sean, we're bleeping that. God damn it. Okay, but yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it, man. Like Giannis Antetokounmpo has his brothers signed to the Bucks. They don't see the time of day. They sit at the end of the bench.
Right.
But I feel like that's an incentive, if anything, for him to stay on the Bucks. You know, maybe sometimes just to make your actor also happy. You know, but once again, the biggest thing is they're going back and forth about if it's good or not. The movie wound up being good. I want to watch it now.
I watched it. It was good.
It was good.
Yeah. You know, it's like a family kids movie. Like, you can't expect too much out of it. It's just...
Yeah, I feel like you can't expect too much of it because it's on Netflix, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Netflix don't really got blockbusters or anything like that. No offense to you know, they just have so many movies.
You liked Extraction, though, so...
Yeah, it was great. Fucking gnarly. It was gnarly. It was gnarly. Yeah. I would fucking love that shit. Yeah, man. Hey, but with that being said, we're going to go into a quick commercial break, y'all. Enjoy that commercial break. We're going to get into another podcast. It's called the Danza Project. I don't really know if they're a podcast or not, but Brittany Renner was a guest star on that recently.
Okay.
And man, oh man,
She performed.
I was kind of confused, man. Go ahead and play that, Jimmy, while that's in the background for our YouTube viewership. It was mad confusing. You could put the volume down a little bit. It was confusing to say the least. I gotta commend them because they kept their cool as best as they could. I'm sorry for that dude Chap. He got something thrown at him.
This man is so happy to be there.
Yo, Charleston White was fucking having the time of his fucking life, bro. So if you guys haven't seen the clip, basically what goes down is she's on that motherfucker and she starts wilding. She starts twerking. You see her thong and shit like that. She wearing the thotty leopard, cheetah print, whatever you want to fucking call it. And she just starts splashing water out of nowhere. I don't fucking get it. But I do have an answer to her antics.
What's the answer?
Drugs.
Oh.
Boom.
I could see that.
Drugs. From all the money, you know? This is what my friend's scared of. This is who he's gonna become Brittany Renner.
Yeah, twerking on a podcast. This
Twerking
one.
on a podcast. Yeah, on this one, splashing water all around. Damn, look at that. Look at that. No, it's the drugs. I'm saying, like, it's drugs. What comes from drugs? Money, bro. No, it's definitely. I think it's a big mixture of both. It's a big mixture of both. Brittany Renner. I think she is crazy. I think she's batshit crazy for sure, and I think she's also on drugs. Maybe the drugs made her batshit crazy. Who fucking knows?
They don't need drugs to be in their heads. Like they're just confused on their own because
But like you were saying, like she must be watching this back and thinking like, oh yeah, like this video is blowing up. Like I'm getting recognized.
Oh, like in terms of content for her?
Yeah.
Bro, she been exposing herself, man.
This is nothing new.
Been exposing herself. My thing is, those guys, the Danza Project, why keep this going? Like, if this happened to us right now, and Shorty started twerking on Jimmy, pouring water on me, throwing a water bottle at Sean, while telling Lauren to shut the fuck up. It wouldn't even get that far. You get what I'm saying?
It's different though. Like she has a following, so they're gonna keep it going and post this because they hope people talk about it and like they go back to their podcast to watch other episodes.
But at what point is it worth it?
there is no limit.
Fuck that. I don't.
The crazier it is, the more people want to watch it.
This was live.
Yeah.
This was live too.
That changes things.
Why?
Because I feel like if it's live and then this shit's going down, people are gonna be people gonna be eating that shit up. They're gonna want to stay tuned in, and this,
a bad comment is still a comment.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Fuck, man. I don't know, bro.
It's like
I
high
feel
school.
it doesn't have enough integrity. You get what I'm saying? Like, where's the integrity in this? Where's the honor?
You think like they should have cut the podcast and been like, nah, we're done recording.
I feel like they got more than enough clip to make a viral clip. You get what I'm saying? Like, because they want to go viral, right? They want to go viral. They went viral for sure. You go based off that first cut when she starts twerking before she even spills the water. You got it. And then what you do as the main host or the co-host, I don't know how their setup is, you start tweeting about it. You guys want to see some, you drop some behind the scenes shit. And that's it. I feel like that's it.
This is live, so you're not gonna cut it.
But I feel like at this point, knowing she's in distress, like something's wrong with her in that current moment. Or even if this is just who she truly is, I don't want this shit on my show. I don't want people thinking this is what I want on my fucking show. You get what I'm saying? Would you guys want this on a podcast?
But this is where you start. Look at Kim Kardashian. She's a fucking lawyer now.
Yeah.
That sex tape was just the beginning.
Watch it, then yeah.
But she was famous before the sex tape. You can't say
She
that.
was a personal stylist. Like that was barely famous. She worked with famous people.
Before the sex tape,
Her
she
dad
wasn't well
was
known.
famous.
Who knows anything about Kim Kardashian before the sex tape?
Plenty of people, including myself, at a young age.
I've never met.
We're talking
somebody.
about 06. You know who Kim K was.
Yeah, with Chris Humphries.
That wasn't even 06, bro.
That was before the sex tape, though.
No, 06?
That was
probably
before
the sex tape. Was probably the year the sex tape came out.
Look at when the sex tape came out. But I'll tell you what. You are talking about her. She doesn't need more publicity. I'm talking about the podcast. I'm talking about the show she was on. I'm not talking about Brittany Renner.
They're gonna exploit the hell out of this.
I've never heard about this podcast before this video.
I never did either. Look, 27.
No.
It was settled. So yeah, 2006.
In March 2007.
And then now, when was she married to Chris Humphries? This is all semantics, though, because at the end of the day,
2007.
it's like you guys saying it's for a viral clip, it's for content, and I get it to a certain extent because like the clips that we post on the page is you kind of want it to be viral-ish. You want it to be, attention grabber. You want people to be like, oh shit, I gotta see the rest of this episode now. I get that. But now people are gonna go, this doesn't make me want to go on their podcast. It makes me feel like they're too unserious.
Yeah,
It's
I
just a
think
bunch of bullshit.
Maybe not because like good content, but other people are just gonna be like a little interested. Like, oh, who else do they have on there? Do they also twerk?
See, if it wasn't live and this was like recorded in private, I wouldn't have released that content. That would never release. But because it was live and people are already viewing it and seeing it, and you don't know who else is like currently recording it and saving it because they see the wild shit that's going on.
I get what you're saying.
It's sort of hard to maybe escape that, being that it's live.
Nah.
But the guy says in one of the videos, like, yo, cut this. We're going to make this private now. Don't even stop. It seems like they didn't, though.
No, they did. This is not the live stream. This is a clip of the live stream. So even if they cut it, they still went back and still put it out there. Like,
So there's that too. They're still chasing, because I get the argument of like, it's live. Fuck it, it's live. We here already. People are gonna be questioning us too much. Fuck it. And considering all the bullshit, I would want it to continue being live because I don't want her to start saying some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But if this was never released yet, I would have kept it all. You know what I'm saying? If she started wilding out and trying to spew some bullshit, saying we was on some shit, I would then release it like, here's the proof, bitch. You was the one wilding. But
I think short term it works because now I'm talking about them. I'm watching.
You hear that?
Long
You hear that?
term, no.
You hear that? Key word, key phrase, short term. No longevity in this. That's where my argument lies. This ain't lasting. This is just for right now. You're not gonna be here for long. You get what I'm saying? Granted, they're more famous than us. Fuck it, I guess.
Let's get her on here next.
But yeah, right. but once again, because it seems like they exploit. They seem like they exploit these things. It doesn't seem like it's things where they're genuinely interested in. And if you tell me that is shit you're interested in, then you're a pretty dense person. You get what I'm saying? I would not want some bullshit on my podcast. Like the artists we had is because we actually fucking enjoyed these artists. It wasn't because there was popping artists. They happened to be popping, but that's not the reason why. It's because we actually like their fucking music. The DJs we had on, I know them and I fucking enjoy them as DJs. That's why we have them on. When we had fucking Jimmy, I fuck with Jimmy. I fuck with his work. We wound up becoming really close after that. During that time, I should say. You know what I'm saying? It isn't just, I'm not having just anybody and everybody just come over here. You start doing bullshit on the podcast. No, bro, because then now I seem like I'm chasing moments. I want to create a moment. I don't want to chase a moment. You guys get what I mean by that? Like, there's a difference in that. There's a big difference.
It's media, though. That's the thing about media.
And now all media is good media. Because once again, okay, if you gotta chase this moment, they're talking about you right now, right? We're talking about them right now. You know what? You know what's going on now? All right, what's next? What moment do we chase next? Now it isn't just, all right, we could go back to doing our regular content. No, because motherfuckers are gonna go on your page now.
Looking for something new all the
Looking
time.
for something fucking new. It's like a musical artist. They make a song that isn't anywhere close to their sound. And they get popping off that song, and it brings in new people, and then you start going back to your sound, to what you like. People are gonna be like, "What the fuck? What is this?" You get what I'm saying? Listen. If that's what their podcast is structured off of, go ahead, go crazy. If that's your podcast,
But that's a lot of people, because in the first place, why would you bring Brittany Renner? We know her status and what she is about. So
They're already doing that.
From the jump, bringing her on is
Asking for some shit like that.
and going back to my drug theory, I think they probably saw her doing it and they let her rock.
Pre-game.
And that's Yo, a pregame ritual for their pod is just doing mad lines, bro. That's crazy. So I felt like they let her rock, and they're like, oh, we better have a good ass episode. Because like you're not okay with her wilding out like this without knowing why she's wilding out like this. Like they almost look like they're expecting her to fucking bug out. You get what I'm saying? Like they seem prepared for this. Like, oh shit,
Minus
it's
the
about to
water,
go
they're
down.
like chill.
Minus the water, yeah. Well, I think they got thrown in for a loop. They got caught off guard. The second she started throwing that water around, like she had a concert or some
They're
shit.
like, chill, there's equipment here.
Yeah. That's when they were like, wait, you causing lines. But bro, that fuck the moment. There's no longevity in it, man. That's one of the biggest thing I preached when the podcast even started. It's just like there's no longevity in that. You want to build your way up. You know what I'm saying? Off genuine shit, like off genuine
Being yourself, because
being
you can't
your fucking self.
keep and act up like this.
That isn't this. And maybe I don't even know these guys enough to make these assumptions about them either. That's another thing I gotta say. You know, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just talking about what it looks like as of right now. They could be a really good fucking podcast for all I know.
I'll find out. I'll watch them. We'll see.
Yeah,
See, that's the
for
point.
research.
Yeah.
If that's
They got
exactly
me.
the point. Now you want to know more. You got something crazy that got you to click. It's clickbait.
Clickbait, yeah. But I feel like okay, it works both ways. It could make people want to go and scare people away. Like literally right now, divide this room now. Divide me and Lauren. Lauren's on the now I want to check it out, and I'm not touching this fucking podcast. Whether people tell me they're good or not, just because of this type of shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm not chasing. I hate people that chase shit. Even if they didn't intentionally do it, it still seems like it. Because like Sean said, they were live, and they released the live, but then they released the recorded shit. You know? So they were obviously still chasing it. I'm not doing that. I like a good rollout, don't get me wrong, but I'm not doing all this extra shit.
Speaking of some more bad publicity.
Yeah, Kanye West. Is any publicity bad publicity for Kanye? I feel like Kanye's on a different he's on a different level. The same rules don't apply to Kanye West, man.
No, I will always love him no matter what.
Would you love him enough to
Do that in public? Oh no.
What's the worst thing?
I respect myself.
Okay.
There's like bad publicity,
Look.
and then there's Kanye.
Exactly. Kanye's
It's not
just
even bad. This
different.
is like,
Bro, if Kim can have her whole pussy on fucking video, why can't he get a blowjob?
cause he's Kanye.
Like, was it even videographed or just photographed?
My thing is, where is there concrete evidence that he's getting a blowjob?
I don't know. I think people are just making shit up based on the perspective of the photo.
Wait, Jimmy. We know he's getting a blowjob. We know without a doubt he's getting a blowjob. But where's the concrete burden of proof beyond reasonable doubt that he's getting a blowjob?
The headline is funny, enjoying his wife.
Goddamn right he is. You see, that's how I picture my life in the
Really?
future. Yep. I'm gonna own a yacht. I'm gonna be on my boat
In Italy,
in Italy, in Venice.
getting some head. Like, that's the life
With all
for
due
you?
respect, we will all due respect to my lady. With all due respect. With all due respect. Now I would have named my boat Mina. that header was mean, huh? That was a good one?
not.
That was bad?
That was a little corny.
That was crazy.
I just think he's too old to be doing this.
Do you guys think he was seeing flashing lights after?
No.
Made from the camera.
Yeah, if only people. Yo, I guess this person probably got mad bread for these pictures, the paparazzi. But it's like, yo, you're a pervert in a sense.
Yes, you're definitely a pervert, but this is definitely gross for him. Like, he's pushing 50.
This
like,
is what-
bro, you can afford a hotel.
This is what he means when he says he hates paparazzi more than a Nazi.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro.
Because
It's so hard to like him sometimes.
Who?
Like Kanye West when he says
Why?
shit like that. Like, bro.
that's a bar. You're
No,
hating on
it-
that bar?
Bro,
I hate paparazzi more than a Nazi? You don't hate Nazis?
Like, but he hates the paparazzi more than he hates Nazis.
Yeah, it exposed the crap out of a lot of things that shouldn't
Nazis
be out
killed
there.
millions.
It's killed some people.
It's killed his reputation.
One reputation and 6 million lives.
Oh no! One good girl's worth 1,000 bitches. One good Kanye is worth like 1 million regular people.
Juice.
It's simple math. Look it up.
Crazy. But
Listen,
no.
there's fuck the person that got these pictures of him.
So you're cool with this?
Yeah, bro. I'm out here enjoying my life. You know what
I'm
I'm
sure
not.
there's an inside part to this boat. I'm
What
like
I'm not
100%
cool with-
sure.
Nah, that boat doesn't seem like there's an inside part. That looks like
Yeah,
a
it
speedboat.
does.
That looks like a speedboat.
No, there's an inside part. You can see right here.
Like there must be.
To go down under, but what if
Yeah.
the captain's right there?
Bro, he wearing a mask, but now covering his fucking dick.
Yo, you think the captain's
crazy.
in there like right now just be like, oh guys, can we at least like pull off first? And like, you guys just give me a second to leave the boat, please.
Bro, she looks naked too. I'm so confused.
You think she
I
was
don't like
naked?
any of this.
Well, I mean, with the shit she wearing, she mostly naked
Yeah,
most of
right.
the time anyway.
I just think he's too old.
His
to be doing
cheeks are all up on that deck.
this. Yeah. Like imagine Beyonce and Jay-Z doing this. It's like ill, bro. Have some respect for yourself.
I mean, Kim K and
What's the
Ray J.
difference?
That's disgusting too, bro.
What's the difference?
But now she owns a whole show, and she's a lawyer.
And now look at him.
Look, and
He can't even see his kids.
Kanye. Sean really believes that any publicity is good publicity.
This is terrible.
No, I just mean there's no bad publicity.
There's no bad publicity.
This is a bad look.
I don't think that, I think this alright. Like,
You fighting for custody, but your dick is out on a boat in Italy?
okay. Would this lose you in a custody battle?
Allegedly.
Would
what?
this lose you? Would this lose in a would this lose you a custody battle? You feel like
I mean, public indecency.
No, I don't
Against
think
who?
so.
Against who?
Against Kim.
Public
Her
indecency is
vagina
a
is
crime.
all over the internet.
Yeah, but that was prior to kids.
Yes, I you know what you bring up a valid point. Prior to kids, I feel like you can't bring that up in court. I was different before I was a mother.
Yeah.
I mean, but then there's the whole thing with her ex-boyfriend.
What do you mean?
Which ex-boyfriend?
What's his name? Pete.
Oh, skeet.
But he didn't really do anything though.
There's a whole thing about them having sex by like the fireplace and everything.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
This whole family is fucked up.
I'll still say I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, it sucks that he got kicked off the fucking yacht club because of this.
He's naked on it. What do you mean? It sucks.
Did he really get kicked off?
Look, come on. Let's not act like a bunch of other billionaires aren't naked as fuck on those boats themselves.
but not being like photographed.
Because they're not important.
Because they're not.
This is Kanye.
Boom. He said it.
Bro,
Because they're not as important as Kanye.
Are you gonna rent this boat after you saw his bare ass on it?
I don't know. Knowing Jimmy, he might sniff it.
Bro, no.
How do I catch it straight?
Absolutely not. Like banned for life.
They probably clean it though.
That's what I'm saying.
For
They
lewd
clean it.
act. He's no longer
And I feel like
welcome.
the acidity from the fucking sea water, you know what I'm saying, probably cleans it off.
No.
You know, like it was.
Y'all close.
What do
Somebody
you
had to
do? Flip
clean
the
it.
boat around? Like,
Yeah, bro.
exposing his bare buttocks. In front of
There's a
tourists.
joke that her last name is Sensori. Censor. There's a joke right there. There's a joke that a
Somewhere.
comedian could definitely use for sure. Exposing his bare buttocks. wait. Of a gawking tourist in front of gawking tourists.
You see, like
They weren't the only ones gawking.
he saw people and still thought it was a good time to get head.
Hey man.
That's why he was wearing a mask. To conceal his identity.
Bro,
He was trying to conceal his identity.
Bro, conceal your dick.
It is.
Him putting on
Yeah,
that.
in her mouth.
There you go. He lost his swimming trunks while swimming. He had to put it away. Hey,
wanted to
baby,
protect
open
it.
your mouth.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hold it for me, please.
Yes. Think about that.
She was picking up something and then it just landed in there.
An accident.
Jimmy made a good point. He said he's not surprised to see this happen with a guy that's walking barefoot around the fucking country and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walks barefoot. I'm like, you know.
He needs help.
Another thing I gotta say about him wearing that mask. Him wearing that mask is the same thing as Clark Kent, Superman taking off his glasses. It's like, yo, oh my God.
Or
what the
Joe
fuck?
putting on that hat.
There you go. Exactly.
Plus, he wears the mask or something all the time. So it's like whenever you see someone with a mask, like, that's Kanye.
Yeah,
like
it's
it's like
Kanye.
you want to conceal your identity, but by doing so, you just make yourself more exposed.
You know what I love about this picture right here? She's saying like, hold up, I think I hear somebody. And he's like, nah, keep going. Like he has that grip on the back of her fucking head.
It's
Like,
cool.
Do it.
Oh, so yucky to me.
You think they were having like drinks or something like that, and that's why he was like so extremely horny in that moment?
He doesn't give a fuck about anything. That's really what it is.
Hey man, shout out to them. Happy couple. That's how I envision my life, except without the fucking getting off the yacht club and shit like that. I think that's an amazing way to live.
I hope that for you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
With money, I won't. I'll spend it on the right things like the yacht. There we go.
I'll buy Venice.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna go into Drake now. A snippet got released
For all the dogs.
for all the dogs. Yeah, you guys saw like the alleged release because of
last
Amazon?
Friday.
Oh my god, we're gonna get into that too. So a new
liars.
snippet came out, and he says in that snippet, it doesn't work no more, Jimmy.
Damn.
He says in that snippet, I should be in there with Thug in them, talking about in prison and shit, locked up, going through this fucking RICO trial. I should probably be in there with Thug in them. He literally says that. And I just think to myself, Drake, why do you feel the need to be so like damn gangster?
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
at all.
Is there something about him that we just don't know?
I don't think he's calling any shots.
I don't think I don't think he's a shot caller at all. Only at OVO, and OVO is to me like the Goody Two Shoe record label. They ain't no fucking Dreamville. They ain't no Top Dog. OVO is good people over there. They're good. They're good citizens of the Canadian and U.S. country.
Yeah, there's only very few of them that are actually doing
Yeah, man.
stuff.
I'm pretty sure he is around those type of people. Allegedly, I'll say that allegedly. You know, he's around them. But for you to say that you are like
Should
that,
be in prison too.
yeah. And don't get me wrong, when he raps those type of lyrics, like it's tough, it's cool, but it's like now you're definitely just straight up blatantly lying in
They're empty
everybody's
lines
face.
when I hear them. I don't take them seriously at all.
Maybe this is his way of saying like free Thug till said backwards. This is like his twist on it. It's like, nah, don't free them. I should actually be there with them. Maybe that's his way of showing support.
Nah, that's attention. Another media stunt.
Another caption.
This is older one. Yeah,
I should be in there with the pod in them. You know,
Pardon.
we should be serving time right now because we be saying the most outlandish shit. I just don't get it, man. Like Drake, let's chill out, bro. When did he start like this gangster shit?
I feel like he's always been saying stuff like that, but I just don't take him seriously.
I think it really started. What album was Demons on? Dark Lane demo tapes.
Yeah,
I think it was during that time where I don't know he
the
started.
little mask on.
Yeah, he started going crazy. Maybe a little bit before
Yeah,
that
before
too.
that.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
You can't release like "Take Care" or like songs like "Find Your Love" and be like
You can't release Marvin's Room and expect me like.
to believe you be calling.
It sounds like you want to be locked up with Marvin, dog. Like we're not doing that, bro. Stop being fucking weird. But let's focus on the music. So we saw the pump fake that fucking Amazon Music gave us with the alleged release.
I want to hear it so bad.
Bro, not even a single came out.
I think.
And I don't see Drake, unless they give him a stupid fucking bag, exclusively releasing on any streaming platform, especially not Amazon Music.
Oh hell no! I mean, they did have that Amazon exclusive concert between him and Kanye.
They'll do that type of shit, but to do your whole project, Drake releases just on Amazon Music. And I feel like I know the answer. You're going to Amazon Music?
Hell no.
Hell no!
Bro, I didn't. Where was Donda released on? For a limited time.
It was just the his little Steam player.
Yeah,
Donda 2?
the stem player.
Oh, but it's
Donda
still
2.
only available on that, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, not that many people are
No.
into that shit at all.
Not even that. I was
Yeah.
still on SoundCloud before I fucking buy that shit.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not.
It didn't work. When Beyonce released Lemonade
Oh, on Tidal.
she has a very, very deep core fan base. People ran to it, but not everybody.
I bought the CD.
Yes. That was when CDs were actually so
Yeah.
fucking thing, though. Shortly after that, CDs stopped being a thing. People, not that many people ran to Tidal. Matter of fact, Jay-Z, I think he took all his music over to Tidal. It didn't convince nobody.
Yeah.
Even if it went to Spotify, I still wouldn't switch over to Spotify.
Yeah, no, it's just
I'm engraved in my Apple Music, unfortunately.
people experimented a lot with that, and it has not shown fruitful. It hasn't shown too well on exclusively releasing on certain platforms. So I don't see Drake doing it. Granted, Drake's gonna get people to run to Amazon Music, but not enough people for him to comfortably be like, all right, do it. Unless they give him an insane fucking bag. But I don't see that shit either.
Even at that point, like you don't need that.
He doesn't
Man
need it
has
either.
So much money that like
At this point, I feel like he's going for the accolades. Like he wants to break records.
and like you don't want to limit your first week sales and your numbers
Exactly.
and everything by
Yup.
exclusively releasing it on one streaming platform. Plus, it's like okay, you'll get your loyal listeners to go over there and
But you won't
get
get
a
new
subscription, they'll
listeners.
listen to it. But like, and someone like me, I'm just gonna get a rip of it off the internet somewhere.
Yeah.
And listen to it and then
Yeah.
okay.
Allegedly, you will. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Or I'll just wait. Like,
Or you, I just wait.
Exactly.
Facts. Like he eventually is gonna be released on everything. You know. So let's place our official bets. Official bets.
they kept saying it was last week because it was like International Dog Day.
I did see that, and I was like, "Yo, if Drake really uses this day to fucking do it, that's like
Because he did
that's a
CLB.
disgusting rollout, bro."
He did CLB on Labor Day.
I know, but like,
Because like the pregnant women.
when was the last time Drake did a good fucking rollout? He hasn't done an actual rollout in a fucking minute,
Thing
guys.
was the same, I guess. I don't like views to roll out for that.
I told you, ever since nothing was the same,
Yeah.
get out of here. I said
There's
that.
not really been a rollout for this either. Just like mentions, like, oh,
no,
coming.
yeah, it hasn't been a rollout, but it has definitely taken longer compared to his more recent album.
I mean, he's been on tour, so I think that's more of his like main focus right now than
Yeah,
getting
because if the album
out.
drops while he's still on tour, like he can't perform the music.
So I think that too. I don't think he'll do it just quite yet because he's on tour. I'm pretty sure he's actually ending his tour in Toronto. So if he did it during that time, that would make sense to me. Towards the end of his tour, right? To his last few cities. That would be fucking amazing, actually. The last night of your tour is in Toronto and you release the album the day before or even that day. Like, hey, y'all, looking on all your streaming platforms right now. Lights go off. And it was like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah,
Boom,
that'd
for
be
all your
dope.
dog. And he just starts playing it while he's leaving the stage. That would be fucking amazing.
You should go into PR.
Hey, man. Thank you. That was a good one, right?
I'll do the merch.
Yeah. Hey, come on. Let's go on.
I'll just
Guys, we're going to
trick
go on
you.
tour. We're going to go on tour. Promise you guys
That'd
that.
be dope.
Yeah. But I could see that happening for sure. When does his tour end, Jimmy?
He was in Canada this last week.
Doesn't it end like almost close to October too?
Ass. I hope it ends.
October's very own. It only fucking makes sense. October 9th. Yo, tell me that's not one of the best rollouts. Right there. Boom. For your dogs. Obviously, because music releases on Friday, he has to do it either Thursday or Friday. So whichever concert date is on that day specifically. Or he could fucking go from left field and
What day
release
is October
early.
9th?
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday.
Wait, how do you guys know that off rip?
because it said
It said
okay,
it.
what I was saying.
So if Monday,
So you got 6, 7.
It's in Columbus.
he could do the 6th. He could do this. Oh, there you go. Even fucking better because Toronto's the 6th or the 7th. Bro, how amazing would that fucking
we
be?
just cracked the code.
Yo.
Wow.
So we're all going to place the same bet? We're all going all in on the same bet?
Yeah, let's start spreading this
I'll
information on
go-
the internet.
The 13th, like a week, like he'll say that he's releasing it next Friday.
He'll do it after the fact?
Yeah.
I say you don't see it until November at least.
Oh, for real. My bet's in for he's going to go for the last leg of his tour.
I don't know. That just makes too much sense. It just makes.
It makes too much sense. That doesn't sound very Drake-like.
Afrobeat artist Burna Boy did the same thing. Ended his tour and then released his new album on the same day. And then everybody on that tour, it was like scan the QR code and download it and buy it on the last day of his tour.
That's fucking dope. Burna Boy's a fucking
I saw him
wonderful.
perform. Yeah, he's good.
You saw him perform before? Oh my
Coachella.
god. We gotta go. Coachella. Yeah. So okay, your bet's in. Sean, what's your bet
I'm with you. He's going to do it on the 7th.
on the 7th?
No, he's gonna do
But
October
you see,
13th.
but Jimmy got me so hesitant now because he said it makes too much sense. And knowing Drake, he's right. It kind of makes too much motherfucking sense, man. Only fucking Drake,
For
dog.
all the dogs. Is that a good title name, you think? I mean,
For
album
all the
name?
dogs,
For all the dogs.
yes.
Absolutely.
Because he's saying they want the old Drake back. So I think it's gonna be complete opposite of the title. He's gonna go back to the soft shit. That's how he really pulls you in for a loop. Got him.
I think all his like album names have been a little corny. Scorpion. He's a Scorpio.
I mean, if you're reading this,
it's too late.
it's too late. Like, come
Honestly,
on.
never mind.
Honestly, never mind. What do you mean? What?
Her loss. It's like stupid. It's like,
Her loss had nothing to do with the album.
it's just like you're too old to be doing all this.
Once again, this is why I view Travis more as an artist. Not to compare artists here, but because his albums are legit bodies of work. All Drake has been doing is just releasing music. I said earlier, where's his rollouts? He's not even doing proper rollouts. You saw Travis Scott's rollouts.
Briefcase.
What briefcase?
The Utopia.
The Utopia. He tried to do his release party in the pyramids, and even though he didn't get to do it, it was still talked about a lot, you know. And then he did do it in Brooklyn. Like with Drake, it's just like he's just putting out music. Boom, 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 boom. Here you go. And then you hear the disconnect. It's just music. It isn't artistry no more. You know? Not to say it isn't good music, but you see the difference between good music and great music.
Yeah.
And that's Drake right now. That's where Drake is right now. So I feel like he has a lot to prove on his next album. I'm not saying he still isn't one of the best, if not the best. I'm not saying that.
They keep saying his last 3 albums were like shit. I don't want to say they're shit. I like them.
Once again, they're good music. CLB, good. Honestly, never mind. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. What was before that? Her loss.
Well, her loss was after.
Yeah.
Before that was the Dark
Full album. Scorpion.
I'm pretty sure. Look, he's releasing so much, we're losing track of it. They're not sticking with us. They're not resonating. You
Or
see?
he just had that long of a career and so many bodies of work to release that, you know, it's difficult to name, you know, each one.
You compare his first half to his second half, I think he already doubles his albums in the second half compared to the first.
Nothing wrong with that.
Even though the other ones were like mixtapes and stuff like that. But mixtapes don't count. And mixtapes aren't a thing. He tried to say More Life was a compilation and wasn't actually an album. But does that argument really work? Because it was still...
He called More Life a playlist. I feel like all his albums since then have been playlists. They're not albums because there's not really a story.
They're not full bodies of work.
No story.
Yeah. And once again, I got to compare it to Travis's because Travis is a full body of work. Every track has something to do with something, except probably K-pop. I already told you my fucking...
But Travis has been thinking like 3 steps ahead since the beginning of his career. Like he's like, oh, I'm going to release Astroworld. After Astroworld, it's going to be Utopia. Like he's always known what his next move is going to be.
Yeah.
After Views, Drake didn't really say, oh, this is what I want for my next album. Views is the only one we were like waiting on that he's been talking about for the majority of his
And he
career.
had the whole rollout for that too, bro. He was dropping singles and shit like that, building it up. And that album did amazing. It was hated for some reason when it first came out. I fucking enjoyed it. It was one of his best fucking albums. It's timeless. You can still play that shit today during the summertime when the weather's nice. Right now.
And I was playing it on my way to work today. Actually.
There you go. Like you would still fucking play that shit.
Fire and Desire.
It's just, I feel like Drake needs to slow down and take his time with releasing more shit. And I really hope that for all the dogs, Wants to Being a really good album. Yeah. Maybe he needs to find the love of his life. Would you guys agree with that?
Find the love of his life? I don't think he can find love. I don't know.
You don't think it's for him?
No.
Well, it's for the Biebers.
No, actually, I don't know. There's been some talk they're not really in love. You seen the pictures of them together?
That don't mean they're not in love.
He don't give a fuck about that relationship.
Oh my God. So recently, Hailey Bieber has had a rollout for her collaboration of Rhode, which is her makeup company, you told us.
Yes.
And Krispy Kreme. And the reason they're doing it is because the fucking strawberry frosted donuts or whatever the fuck, whatever. They had a rollout. But the main reason we're bringing it up is because she's dressed in a nice pixie red dress with some nice heels on, nice handbag, all
Hair
done up.
Yeah.
Looking all good. You know Hailey Bieber. We know Hailey Bieber.
This man pulled up.
And then Justin,
and no shirt.
like a real man. But dressing appropriately, in my opinion. Jimmy, you agree, right?
No, Jimmy, be for real. He's not even wearing a shirt. Be fucking for real.
Bro, he's going to Krispy Kreme.
Okay, the more important thing, this is not the first time this has happened. This happens at every single function they go to.
He's wearing yellow Crocs with the what the motherfuckers are called? The charms?
The gibbets.
The gibbets. gray sweat shorts, gray zip up. It matches at least. It's a set.
Okay.
Gray hoodie with a pink trucker hat. No shirt. It was probably hot as shit. Who want to dress up?
Okay, but wear a shirt. Why are you wearing a hoodie with nothing underneath?
Because it's hot.
It's hot, so you're gonna wear a hoodie? Wear a t-shirt.
Okay, I feel like if anything, he knew they were gonna be there for a while. So in case it got cold at night, he got it to zip it all the way up.
Stop defending
But
him.
while it was hot, he unzips it and lets it go.
They had the AC blast.
You guys aren't serious, right? I know you guys aren't.
What if he has a deep neck tank top underneath?
Look at him, bro.
He has a deep neck wife beater.
That's embarrassing.
That should go under his nipples. What if he got that?
That's embarrassing. What's like, reverse this. You're wearing a suit and your girl's wearing a sweatsuit.
Well, if you see from the photo, he's walking behind her. That's kind of what I would be doing. Stay over there, buddy.
10 feet.
10 feet, We're going back to COVID rules.
It wouldn't be okay. It wouldn't
Yeah,
be
she
okay.
got it. She got to wear a mask.
If roles were reversed, you wouldn't be okay with that.
No, of course not.
Okay, just
are you
checking.
guys one of those type of couples like match the fly, or you're on your own? You guys plan outfits?
I'm okay with matching the fly. We are not wearing the same shoes, the same cut. Like, get the
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
out of here.
that's mad fucking
That's
tacky,
head
bro.
ass as fuck.
It's like the shirts where you're like, I'm hers,
Well, not even that, bro. Like, I don't even want the same shoes as you.
I'm him's.
Him. I belong with her.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
This
I
is
couldn't do that
embarrassing.
shit. Yeah, I like to color coordinate.
No.
I feel like that's a color coordinate. It doesn't
No.
mean I wear a green shirt, you wear a green shirt.
No, but
It
like
doesn't
you
mean
wear a green shirt, I wear a green dress.
that. Like me and Ro did for Heart of the City. She wore a green top. I had green Jordans.
Okay, that's like minimal. I mean,
Exactly. That's color
But even
coordinating.
then-
A
still.
similar palette I
Yes,
can work with.
which is still kind of color coordinating. It's color coordinating.
but I don't feel the need to. I'm okay you wearing a different color.
And
Like,
you-
we're dating. We don't have to match.
I feel like color coordinating also, in a sense, isn't wearing the same color. It's just colors that complement each other.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
said similar palette.
Yeah.
You know?
Like if you're wearing green based outfit, your girl don't gotta wear something green.
Maybe
on her.
brown.
I don't see what the problem with this. I don't know why you're so against it.
I think it's so corny.
How is that corny?
Ew, bro, have your own style. Like I'm wearing green. She's like,
Yes.
let me wear green
Colors
too.
is not style.
You know what I mean?
But
Like,
but even if it isn't, even though I think it is technically,
no, not by itself. I mean,
Yeah, not by
in
itself.
Like
it's like, but you guys complement each other.
yeah, but we don't need to like actually compliment each other. We already compliment. That's why
Oh,
we're
word, you're
together.
right. He calls you beautiful all the time, so you don't gotta look beautiful next to him. Is that what it is?
No, the fuck? Not at all.
Then what you mean?
I just mean like if I'm wearing neutral colors, you don't also have to wear neutral colors. You can like it doesn't like if you see me walking
But
out my room.
but now y'all look weird.
No, I don't, bro.
Because what if a picture gets taken of y'all and then you look at those pictures, you're like, yo, we don't even look like we belong together.
Doesn't matter. Like, okay, my point is if I leave my room and you see what I'm wearing and you're like, oh, I gotta go like change. Don't do that.
Oh no, I feel like that's too much.
That's doing too much. Like you don't have to intentionally plan your outfit
I
to match mine.
only do that when it's like if Justin Bieber and Haley's fucking things like
Match the
if
vibe,
I'm
don't
I'm
match-
matching the vibe for sure gotta match the vibe.
100% of the time.
Yeah. I like once again, I think he's dressed appropriate for Krispy
No, you-
Kreme, but he's
really?
not appropriate for the event. So Lauren, let me finish. God damn.
No, he's dressed appropriately to go to a Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not this Krispy Kreme
Yeah.
at this
Okay,
current moment.
We can agree with that.
Yeah, man.
This
he's
is
fucking
embarrassing.
bugging. Yeah.
That's not my man.
He's crazy. But you say he has a history of this?
Yes, repeated, bro. It's a constant thing where he clearly does not give a fuck about where he's going.
How do you think she feels? She seems mad unbothered.
It's Justin Bieber, bro.
She seems mad unbothered.
Yeah, I'm gonna be cool with it too.
Cause she always be. That's all it takes.
I already
That's all it
have
takes. You heard that. You heard that.
White.
She went from I don't give a fuck what outfits to oh my god, you want to wear green with me?
I mean,
You see? Yo, oh my god, Lauren's such full of shit.
bro,
Yo,
what
listen to
are you
her.
always
about?
do this.
Yo, she's always like that, bro.
Do.
Fight so hard on that hill
And it
just to
goes
go
against
tumbling down that bitch.
I'm saying if I'm married to Justin Bieber, I'm gonna be hush about it.
Yo.
Like, if it was me, I'm gonna be just like her and keep doing me.
But she's self-made.
She's nepo baby, actually.
I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, she don't got talent, but go off.
Well, she's a model. I thought no model has talent. All respect to our models. We're just fucking joking. You guys are probably amazing people.
Probably amazing people.
No, because there's bad people out there, and some of them probably happen to be models. I can't talk for all of them now. I can't talk for all the models.
I'm gonna speak my truth.
Yeah, exactly. It's like trying to go out there and saying like, "Oh, all cooks are amazing." That's a fucking lie. There's bad cooks out there. Come on, think about that.
I'm happy we could agree on this thing.
Yeah. Hey, okay, another thing I gotta say: who's their fucking stylist? He must not have one. Because if he has a stylist to put on these type of outfits, because you're telling me he does this a lot, this fucking stylist is getting paid for shit.
Yeah. It's not even a good outfit. It's just he threw it on.
Like, you tell me I'm about to pay somebody to let me know to wear my Crocs that day
Yeah.
and which giblets?
Yeah.
He must not have a stylist.
She was probably like, "Yo, it's almost time to go," and he's like, "Go where?"
Exactly what it
Yeah,
looked
that's,
like.
that's the thing we gotta think about. Maybe he's just like a happy ass dude making his music, loving his wife, loving his life.
Like-
that he's not even concerned about this
real.
outside shit. He's like, "Oh, we gotta go, baby. Oh, okay, let me throw on an outfit real quick and just do that shit on."
We going
That's a
now?
good point, Jimmy.
Hell no.
Oh man. But speaking of having to get out of here to go somewhere, we done?
AC time.
Hey, AC time. Yo, shout out to all the amazing music that's been going on. Trust me, we still listen to amazing music. Shout out to Russ with Santiago, Victoria Monet with Jaguar 2. Shout out to Snow Allegra. Fucking love her for all the singles she's been putting out. I can't wait for that fucking album. Marlon Craft, Home Court Advantage Volume 2.
Yeah, I threw that up on there.
Yeah.
I've been listening to him for a couple years now, and I don't think many people know of him.
Yeah.
But I'll let the listeners check him out.
Yeah.
The
He's
potties.
New York based. He's got a very New York hip hop sound mixed with like some jazz.
Yeah.
I think people will enjoy it.
Yeah.
So go check that out.
For sure.
And check out some of the other work
sure.
and everything.
Yeah.
He just released that about like last month, so it's still new.
Still fucking recent.
Still new. So
There we
I
go.
enjoyed the project, and I think he deserves some more listeners.
Yeah, man. Yo, we love music. We haven't been talking about music a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because there's just so much shit going on. But I want to like introduce like a music segment where we got like low key artists. Obviously, we'll have to find out if we could play their music, but like put the listeners on in the sense like, yo, there's new
music.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes the radio dictates too much, social media dictates too much, the algorithms dictate too much. It's like we gotta make sure we're putting good music out
People
there.
on top always stay at top.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So give all those bodies of work, all those singles a listen, and diversify your fucking taste in music. That's
So
number
we're not
one,
talking
first and
about
foremost.
Drake and Travis Scott all the time.
Yeah,
I
facts.
forgot you like Russ too.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Listen, I know I give you shit for your
Yo.
music taste sometimes, but as long as you're not bringing trash around me and you're not listening to trash music around me, I got nothing bad to say.
We
You
can
only
argue it
hate
next
Russ
week.
because the internet tells you to hate
No,
Russ.
Yes, I agree with Jimmy so much. You definitely hate Russ because there's
He's
no way.
corny.
There's no way you do not like a single fucking Russ song.
Oh, I do. Like one, but that's
So what's
literally
corny
it.
about him?
But remember that he was talking about how he hasn't had any fans. He doesn't have any fans. It's only you, I think.
I don't.
Are you a fan?
Listen, he released Santiago, Santino.
Fan, but I'm a supporter. I
Yeah.
don't see anything wrong with his music. I can't say I've sit in there and listened through albums or anything, but like I've listened to the music before, and I have nothing bad to say
I
about it.
support everyone making
I don't.
music.
I don't
just don't
see
want to hear.
No.
I don't see where the hate comes from.
Lauren lost me on that one. She said she supports everybody making music. No, some people should not be making
You can
music.
do whatever you
Some people
want.
gotta invest
Your
their
free
money
time.
into less studio sessions, into something more advantageous to them. Cause fuck no, everybody should not be doing music.
I just don't want to hear it.
Huh? So that means they shouldn't be.
Whatever you want to do in your free time, as long as your rent gets paid, I don't give a fuck.
It's not paying their rent. Matter of fact, it's probably doing the opposite. They're probably late. They got an eviction notice, actually.
Oh God.
Hey guys, we out of here, man.
Yes.
Episode
please.
56. Thank you guys for listening, for tuning in. This is Don't Go Me podcast presented by Star Entertainment.
Lauren.
Jimmy, my amazing, I don't give you guys enough props. My amazing, spectacular co-host.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate you guys. I
And behind the
appreciate you
scenes,
guys.
Sean.
And oh my God, Sean, Jimmy finally sees us set up. Oh,
Yo, I walked in. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
We here,
What am I
baby.
looking at? Like this whole studio.
Oh, man.
is
Yo,
I
we-
feel like we're on
right now.
iCarly the entire time.
Yo, I call it. That's who we are.
When he was counting down, I felt like he was Freddy, bro.
Oh my! We got our Freddy. We have our Freddy. Let's go, Sean Freddy. I fuck with it, yo.
You're Carly.
Yo, shouts to all you guys, man. Continue to fuck with us. We out. Peace, love.
Peace.